Hello guys, I am Mr. Galaxy Pig, and in this video I am telling you how to use MCreator. As you probably have noticed if you've been looking through my previous content, I've not made a tutorial before, but I've noticed tutorials equal views, views equal subscribers. I'm just need to tell you now, I'm not doing this for the subscribers or views, it's just, it'd be cool to have those. But also I just would like to make a tutorial on it, like a lot of people could use it. And anyway, I'm here in MCreator. Now, firstly, I'm going to show you how to use it. Firstly, you need to go onto, you want to go onto your browser. You need to go to MCreator.net, and then you will go to download, which is up here or there. Either way works. Now you'll see here, there's all these download buttons. Click this one, and then you can use either of these, whichever one you prefer, to download it. Now, I've already downloaded it, so it is here, all ready for us. Now, I'm going to make a new workspace. I've had a bit of a go with this, and also I've had it on previous things. I'm going to just make one called tutorial, I don't know, and I'll add a sword, a pickaxe, I don't know, just see what there is needed. Okay, so create, look, it says up here, it says Minecraft Forge mod. Those ones aren't available, I don't know why. Minecraft add-on, so that's for Bedrock, and I'm not really sure what that is, but I'm going to create a workspace, and it does generally take a while to load, especially on your first time. So I'm going to pause my recording, and I'll come back the second it loads. Okay, it is done. Now, for me, it didn't take that long because I've made multiple mods, and it just takes a few minutes. But for those that have never used this before, it may take up to, it took me like mine about 7 minutes to load, and so you just have to sit back, relax. You could be watching this tutorial whilst it's loading, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to add this, click this add button. Now to start off with, I'm going to make a block. Just any block, I don't know, it'll be, so you can, on this, you can use capitals, you just can't have spaces, and it can't be a real name. So I'm just going to put block. Okay, that's been used. Block 1. Now the block you'll find will be called block 1. These is what it looks like. I'm going to create a texture. I'm going to do that. Now you could do anything here, but there's like rubber, there's fill, there's all these different tools. If you're good with using these things, you'll be good. But I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna fill it blue, and then just, I don't know, terrible smiley face, and also just a terrible lock the sign. It looks really cursed, but I'm gonna do it. So anyway, I'm just gonna name it block 1. I need to say you cannot, it will not let you use capitals or spaces or anything on this. This is just its name, you do not see it on the game. And also there's all these, but for this, because we're designing the text for a block, just click block. Now save this texture, block 1, just put it in there. I find putting it in there is best, because it applies it to all of them. But then if you apply it to anywhere else, you have to go through each one. So yeah. Now, through here you can kind of do some different, mess around with this different stuff. I don't really need to do any of that. None of that's. Now here's a fairly important bit. So this is going to be called in-game. Now I'm just going to get rid of the 1, and then you can set what type of material is it like. Is it more? Would it be more like a rock or an like kind of dirt, grass, wood, iron, anvil? I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm gonna just leave it as default, and you can select which tab it's gonna be in. If you select that, if you want to just be able to get by commands. Now, I'm gonna just select it by then, and hardness, I'm guessing, is how strong it is. I'm just gonna put that maybe 1.5. And resistance, I'm not entirely sure what that is, but that it'll just say here. This perimeter controls how the block reacts to explosions. Okay, how good it is with explosions. Like obsidian's gonna be quite high. I don't know, leaves are gonna be quite low. Then slipperiness, well, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Like it's just, do you slip around like if it's ice, or do you stay really still? Jump factor is like if it's slime, does it help you bounce? And speed factor, does it give you an extra speed? Now I could make it glow a bit from luminance, luminescence, I don't know. I could make it glow a tiny bit. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. Wait. Property determines how much the light level decreases when going through this block. Oh, so is it like glass does... If it'll be 15, I'm guessing, is solid. So glass would probably be like low, like 2. So light can go through it. But generally, if you don't want if you want it as a normal block, the light will be like... Does it have gravity? So does it fall? I'm going to say yes. Can you walk through it? So is it like air? No. Can it emit? Does it glow? I kind of like that. Anyway, does it? Oh, yeah, it'll drop itself. Drop amount. Oh, that's what it drops. So say I can make it drop. Wait, diamond. I'll make it drop some diamond. I don't know, diamond chest plate. And then I could say it drops 15 diamond chest plates. I don't really know what a loot table is. Anyway, that's not important. Creative pick item. Yeah, just leave that. And now the tool able to destroy it. Is it like more an axe item? Is it, or is it more like stone? Is it like, so would it be like wood? Would it be like stone? Would it be like dirt? Would it be like, I don't know, seeds? Now, I'm going to leave it as not specified. I'm just going to say pickaxe actually. And this is just which level you need to break with a drop, like as it says. No, I'm going to say no it doesn't, because is it unbreakable? Well, that kind of self-explanatory. I don't need to explain what that means, hopefully. Now, you could add custom sounds, like say if I wanted it to fall like, it'll sound like sand when you break it. It'll sound like dirt when... It'll sound like... Oh, I'll just do sand again. It'll sound like sand when it falls. It'll sound like dirt when you hit it, like rooted dirt, and when you place it, it will sound like sand again. Like you don't even have to do you can do soul break sound as a place sound. It doesn't matter. Oh, and there's a step sound. Okay, I'm just gonna. It doesn't. You can do anything. Now, advanced properties. This is just a bit of choose how flammable it is, some stuff like that, and then block entity. You can like bind it to stuff, all that stuff. I'm not gonna cover that in this video. It's not a fluid. It's just a block. And generation. Where does it generate? Can it replace anything? Does it? Or can it not replace anything? So say I could say it spawns in like between it spawns between bedrock and like quite high up, and then I could say it replaces like stone. It's nothing kind of like too complicated. It's just if you don't know what it is, it can be useful to use it. Now that is our block done. It looks a bit weird, but still. And now I'm going to make a sword. Sword 1. Now this is a bit different to make a texture. You need to generate from template, random. You can do sword, randomize. Look, you got a color. Now I'll just go like, and then you can edit the color if you wanted, or you can just leave it. I kind of ruined the nice look, but so I'm gonna just, I don't know, do that and that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Save texture as. Now this time you have to put it as an item, because otherwise it will save it as a block texture and it will not come up. You see, like, it only comes up with the sword, doesn't come up with the block. So if you save it anything other than an item, it won't work. Now, you don't really have to do anything else. You could make it glow. That means, does it look like it's enchanted? And now properties. In games, they'll just be called sword. Now, is it a pickaxe, an axe, a sword, a spade or shovel, a hoe, shears, fishing rod, or some kind of special thing, or a multi-tool? I am not going to cover either of those, but I'm just going to say it's a sword. Now, where would you find it? Combat. Harvest level, not very much. Efficiency, not very high. Enchantability, quite high, like 10. Attack speed, 2. And damage, I don't know, 10. Like, that's basically insta-kill, isn't it? I think it is. I think that's how many hearts you do. So you either have 9 or 10 hearts. I'll need to check, but yeah, that's how many loses. Sorry, I think, or how many. Oh wait, no. Okay, so this is how many uses you can use it. So say if I wanted a good one, just put it up to 200. You can hit something 200 times with it. Then repair item, just my block. So then, yeah, that's everything done. I'm not going to cover all these trigger stuff because, to be honest, I don't know much about it myself. And I've made a few decent mods, so I'm sure you'll be fine without them. Now, next I'm going to tell you like how you can make it so you can craft that sword. So, sword 1 recipe. Now, this is a bit different because, well, not really. It just gives you a crafting table, you put all the stuff in, but do you want me to smelt it or just craft it? Now, I'm going to do this, but it's not very hard to understand how smelting works. You just put in what you need to smelt. Well, no, you need to put in what you want it to smelt. Then you tell it what it comes out. But I'm just going to tell you how to craft my sword. Now, I'm going to get a stick. Now, there's many sticks, a debug stick and many other things. And then I'm going to get my 2 blocks. You can use anything you make or any block in Minecraft. And now, look, that's recipe. Now, if I click here, I can put the sword. Now, that's quite easy. Now, I can do, that's all that done. Let's just save it. That's pretty simple, isn't it? But now, I'm going to do an advancement. So, what happens when I get my sword? Do I get like, oh, I put advanced. It doesn't matter. I still spelt it wrong, but there we go. I spelt it right, finally. So, that's the name. That's what will show up. Now, this is what it's called. You have to put one of these. So I'll just put yay. Now, advancement icon, I think you need one of these. I'm just going to put my sword because that's what happens. Now, advancement background, you can't get anything. There's probably some. Now, is it a task, a goal, or a challenge? I'm going to put this as a challenge. It doesn't really matter. Is it a story? Going to, yeah, I'll put it as the main story. I don't know. And then this is all the stuff. Does it show you before? Does it not show you before you've done it? So, like, would you have no idea what it's a thing? Would it hide? Like, I don't know, but it's up to you. And then I say maybe once you do it, you get 20 XP. And then to make it to my sword, I need to put item related triggers and say if player has 1-to-1 swords, swords, they get the achievement. It's the same with a block. Say if something like a diamond block is placed, or the block I made is placed, you get the advancement. It's nothing unusual. And now I'm just going to save that mod element. Now that's a lot of stuff to do, and I don't know how to do structure, so that is something that's like not really anything too bad. And armor, that's a bit weird. Okay, we'll do a fluid. Now it's, well, liquid, if you didn't. So you can choose it. Is it like water, or is it like lava? Lava will at least at first burn you. There's probably something you can change, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it looks like the block when it's flowing and when it's still. And I'm just gonna show you. I won't show you a gameplay yet, but I'll show you one at some point. The flow strength, like how far does it go, and then level decrease per block. So how much does it lose? How much amount does it lose per block? So you want it as low as possible if you want a good one. Slope find distance. So you know, when say if you place water, it will start flowing towards a slope. Same thing. It's just how far will it flow to find a slope. Now, can Source mod fly? Well, can it? Do you want it to? Does it spawn drip particles? Yeah, okay. Drip particles. I don't know. I can make it look like a spell. Or I could do game name of bucket. That's just what it's called. Now, bucket texture. I'm going to just make it look. No, actually, I'm going to leave it. If you leave it blank, it just gives it a normal bucket texture. Now, if I put bucket empty sound, I could just put, I don't know, select one of these. You can have a good look through them. Don't have to. Rarity, I'm just going to put common. And advanced properties, resistance, luminescence, I don't know. I still can't say that word. You know, all these things I've said before. Triggers and generation. Does it spawn in lakes? Does it generate on the surface? That's it generates in the end. Or both, or everything. It doesn't really make a difference. Now, can it only spawn on beaches? But that would restrict all of those. So then I'd have to play small end islands, and then I'd have to see what the nether wastes. So then they're all suit in different things. Anyway, so let's say you want to. Now that's all done. Now, there's lots of other things you can add. I'm not going to add anything else because I'm pretty sure you understand the main concept of it now. Okay, that's the video over. Now there are many more videos on my channel for you to watch, and there's a load of my friends there to be watched, and then there's all the other YouTubers on YouTube, all for you to watch.